evening, everyone, and welcome to another Friday Night live stream. Oh god, I just had a burp sneak up on me real fast. So powerful it came out my nose. Ugh, that's a feeling. Ugh. But, how's it going, everyone? It's Friday night, it's Stationeer's night. Tabor is supposed to be joining us. I don't know where he is right now. Fritch was saying, even just last week, that, well, if you weren't there, what are you doing missing Baldur's Gate with crowd control? Because it's good for some laughs, if nothing more else. But, he's in a field, breaking it down, Limp Bizkit style. He just keeps rolling with his generation. But, yeah. So, we're going to jump into the cooperative save. And, yeah. We're kind of going to continue on with working on the beer system that we were working on last time. And, hope Tabor shows up at some point. Because, I don't know. Actually, I'll let that load first. There we go. Okay, so... what is left going on in here? What? Okay. Okay, right. So, let's head down here, see where we left off. I've kind of been thinking of... Ah, here we go. I have also been kind of thinking of ways to revise this. Which in itself is kind of gonna be fun. Because, well, I kept thinking of some stuff. If we go into here, this system produces polluted water. Anything underneath, anything negative, water freezes. We go look at the liquid alcohol here. We go solid at -40. I think I'm gonna skip the filtration and go into turning it into ice. And, well, at this point, just no one else here to argue with me, I'm unsupervised. Viking, why are we quoting Hailstorm? Drink, 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 drink. Because let's see, to do this. We are going to need Well, for one, pipe is there. We're gonna need outside atmosphere for cooling. Also going to need... Tabor, hurry up. What's wrong, Viking? You scared? I'm left unsupervised. Nothing bad ever happens then.
Thank you for listening to Seabird1000.com. To support our station, check out our web store on the site.
That's all copper.
Search Seabird Media.
There's our iron. I'm also going to want sorter. Actually, technically I want 2 of them. Just to be on the safe side. I mean, kids have a ball game, so, or is it practice? Something to that extent. So, Queen's not even here either. And for those who were around this morning, the printer is still going. And that's how far we are along. We're 75% done, basically. So. Have the plan. Kaboom. I mean, darkness, I am unsupervised. Rich is probably passed out drunk in a field. Tabor, I don't know where he's at right now. So, yeah. I'm reworking the system. Because I got thinking about it. A rope is cold enough. I don't need to waste power to sort. To this extent. I don't need to waste resources to sort by having filters. I can use the fact that the planet's temperature is fucking cold and sort that way. I feel like I put that in backwards. I I mean, you're just jealous you can't come up with such magnificent plans. Yeah, if we reworked that the way I'm thinking, then all of this can come out. Because we're just gonna have it. Yeah. I really wish I thought about this whole sense of using the temperature of Europa to freeze this sooner.
Power low.
Because half of this needs to get rearranged now. At least. And a lot of this layout is... No, I can kind of work with it. Also, hey, Bay. Yeah, so this is supposed to be our multiplayer game. Just Fritch is in a field, basically at a Limp Bizkit concert, and Tabor's supposed to be here, but he went radio silent between streams, which means he might have fallen asleep. I don't know. But I'm going to run off the assumption that he's going to be here and he's just running late and roll with it. So with the change of idea here, of where we run this instead of running it with keeping it fluid, we lead into the fact that Europa itself is cold as hell, and therefore we can just freeze literally everything we give it to sort. Then of course my angle grinder's dead. Then this is going to need a completely different layout. And probably a lot of the parts not even needed. I'm gonna be real. Oh look, the battery's already charged. I did not think it was going to charge that fast. Woo! Kicker. Oh, wait.
Hunger critical.
You would swear I was the one who did a lot of this stuff, but no, I don't tend to go do, like, the mining in that. Okay. That honestly might be one of our better ways to go about this. And yes, there was a hard temptation there to put it in. Like that. I have to fight that every time I go to type corn. Because boom, ba, ba-doom, ba, ba. Don't think I have any more frames. Okay. So. I know I'm spelling it right. You know what? There it is, that's what I'm looking for. First drains removes liquid in one direction from the world into a connected pipe. Equalizing gases, blah blah blah. It will remove. Ah, hey, there he is. Ah, that makes sense. I thought sleeping schedule might have been fucked and you fell asleep. It will remove liquid from grids at the same level up to 6 grid away. So that would mean if I put a drain, say, in the center of this one, 2, 3, 4, 5, it would reach over to here. If I'm to understand that right. Or does it count the drain as the middle and it goes 3 and 3? No, because that would technically be... Yeah. Why do I overthink these things, Tabor? No, if you blow it up, Rex will send the clip to Fridge. Nope. The base is the safest it's ever been. Right. I need... So yeah, I don't know if you caught my messages in the group chat, but we're gonna save so much using the thermals of the planet that I'm reworking it. The only thing I think that doesn't freeze off of just the atmospheric temperature of Europa is the methanol. The alcohol freezes, the polluted water freezes, the water itself freezes. Or yeah, the methane. I don't know why I keep calling it methanol. O2, O3, N2, H2 all won't freeze in Europa's temp. Yeah. Well, that's it, Bay. I'm taking the beer power system and removing the liquid filters by making them solid filters and turning everything that needs to be sorted into ice. And then just grabbing the remaining heat from the combustion after the Stirling to thaw out that ice. Oh yeah, the way you had that kind of almost look about you at the furnace, it kind of screamed your character's like, I am trapped here with a lunatic. We're just not going to talk about that. Oh yes, and Bay. Tabor has been admiring and studying your rocket work. More as a way to see how other people do it, but still. We did what? We came like 4 down? Yeah, we're about 4 foundations now. Because I'm pretty much gonna want to stack these chambers one on top of the other to melt. Because if they do a flat plane of collection with the liquid, I can stack them. If they do a spherical collection, I'm fucked. Alright, those are the fucking fancy walls. Yep. Yep. Yeah. Oh. It shouldn't be that bad. So then... See, I can't think of a way to necessarily do the sortation in a system, like, without it being in-world. But I could have the ice then go to a furnace that just heat exchanges off those pipes to keep them pure. Set value. Yeah. Yeah. Because that's it. I even brought it up before. Where it's like, we'd have to try to remember to keep an eye on those filters. But if I'm changing, like if I'm doing it, but if I do it where I'm turning it into ice, there's no filters. Yeah. We're having power issues again.
Power critical.
You realize how many of them I've been using? I'm still regularly printing stuff. What's that? I found a flaw with the elevator system. It needs power to go down. Which could be... Oh, God. Yeah, I think I like the idea of keeping filters out of that system. Because if we don't realize that has stopped working, because the filter's burnt out and we run into power issues like that and we can't get down there, that's a whole other big cup of tea, big problem. Okay, this is not right. We're pretty much relying only on the wind. Yeah. The gas tank's empty. We have no fuel right now. Oh. Actually, no. I'm gonna go see what I can find us for volatiles. Oh. No, Tabor hasn't been muted. I just thought I had pushed that button already.
Which one?
To unmute the Discord for stream.
Well, the CO2 is coming down temperature-wise.
Oh yeah,
Right,
that was
boy.
the other thing that happened, is you cooked our gases.
Well, I operated under the assumption of Rex set up the furnace. Rex had set up the furnace.
Tabor, did you set up the suits
Like
to
a goober.
beep when the battery is getting low or something?
Pretty sure that's in the program by default, yeah. Why?
Oh, that's what I'm hearing.
Is it yelling at you? Like, actually yelling at you?
I hear a faint beeping, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Yep.
I also looked and my battery's at 1%.
I mean, the suit yells at you anyway when the battery starts getting low anyway. But there is an earlier warning system that I've got programmed.
Say.
The temp is actually coming down
Oh yeah.
in the base. Fuck. Off. Off. Off.
When you go uh-oh because the family member that also uses Discord DMs you just for you to realize that it's a link to a 3D print model.
off.
Keep in mind, we're gonna need atmospherics kind of online because we're gonna need it to. How hot is that mixed line?
Which one? The
Mixed line.
fucking empty.
Okay. Well, no, because I just got the thought of getting back, start throwing all these volatiles in, and
Spontaneous boom.
yep, have enough storage space that doesn't blow anything, so we don't notice. But next thing we know, the base is a lot toastier. We get that sinking feeling because the base is melting through the ice.
It would be doing that anyway.
Yeah, I did turn the Discord channel down a little bit. It's funny because with Tabor, anytime he joins a voice chat, Discord rolls a dice and decides what his volume's at. Am I wrong?
Yeah. No.
Which actually makes it a little easier this time around because it's just Tabor. Because I can just, instead of tuning Tabor's volume directly, just push the quick buttons by my hand. Well, my Stream Deck XL sits not far away from where my mouse sits, so I literally don't even have to fully take my hand off my mouse to push the lower buttons, which I have set up as volume controls. Well, I got some volatiles. It'll get us going again for a bit, but we need to get the system online stat.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm annoyed with the wiki because it gives you the chart for the rates on which all the different plants turn into alcohol.
People have to actually test that.
But it doesn't give you anything on like the level of biomass you get from each different thing.
Hydration critical.
Because if we're getting 40 moles of alcohol per cob of corn, and you get like 5 cobs per plant, that's better than even watermelon. And I feel like it's going to grow a lot faster. Which, of course, again means it's not technically gonna be beer. Because beer is hops. But I feel like there is one that is made from corn.
Mm-hmm.
I can't wait till I set that up again.
What?
On Mars, I walk in, throw my bag in a chute, and it takes care of the rest.
Oh. Yeah. That can be useful.
As to say, why isn't that not lit up though? That means it's not technically powered. Is there just not enough power coming over here?
Throw something in. If it's in that slot, it should be fine.
There's a little bit odd.
Okay. You off. You also off.
Now, technically speaking, that wasn't supposed to necessarily go there. It was supposed to come off of this branch here. I got...
It's on the main power line. It's fine.
So, the main reason why I had it off of, like, the transformer and not the main line is I find the transformer helps give it priority, so that line would always have enough power.
Mm.
Yeah, that should be... Blame Fridge.
It's not even here.
Oh, now it kicked in.
Yeah, I had to shut down basically everything else.
Is the volatile still turned on?
It is no.
Because we might as well keep that one on so it can at least try to make some fuel to make some more power. Oh, never mind. The mixers are turned off too. Okay.
Well, so I shut everything down so that that one would light up. I'm turning things back on. Let me know when the light on it goes off again.
Yeah.
Or if it does.
I think it was being weird.
No, it absolutely was just being weird. But, you know. Let's step outside for a second.
Because as Yeah, we're starting to get some mix, which means we should start getting some power back
Also,
from
the wind-
Sterling.
The wind's also picking up.
Yeah. Well, like, the Sterling was just empty. Ah, yes, that lovely warning. Internal atmospherics full.
On what?
The ice crusher.
Oh.
Which means it's probably got 200 some odd megapascals worth of volatiles in there. Yeah.
Yeah, that's well over 100 megapascals. Oh. Yeah, the volume pump. Yeah, all the pumps are.
Fuck.
Yeah, not enough power.
The system is so power reliant. It's
See, lab's already shut down. Manufacturing is shut down. The only other thing that is using power is keeping Fritch on ice. Don't.
right, because if he's not, even if, yeah. I was like, wait, if we just open the pod and turn it off, he should be fine, but
He'll start to use
food
and water.
Yeah.
Yeah, and as much as I do understand your want to banish filters from the system, we need filters.
We need the power too. I mean, just what
I
we
know.
got going now has already got our combustion system back to pumping out about just shy of 2.5 kilowatts.
Well, you know, on the plus side, our fuel mixes now. Why are you fucked?
What, the generator that's turning off and on?
No.
Oh.
It's supposed to be 30. Why are we running oxygen lean?
Temperature difference?
It shouldn't be it, but whatever.
It's from what I understand with these mixer blocks, that is the most common problem with them, is they don't take account for temperature difference.
Okay.
That's why people would rather run a script that runs pumps to do it, because you can get the pumps to...
Oh, I know. I know. Because when you're running an IC chip, you can actually run math.
Yeah.
Believe me, I know. Just because math is scarier than a job application for you doesn't
Hey!
mean it isn't.
It's not the math I have a problem with.
Uh-huh.
It's reading the word question that goes with it. That's okay.
Well,
You
the
know-
generator, the backup generator is almost up to temp.
Yeah. You know how I was saying I was probably throughout the week gonna hop on here and steal the hard suit code?
You didn't.
Oh no, I did. The helmet wouldn't stay open in my Mars base. It kept auto-closing.
Power critical.
I wonder why.
Tabor's like, yeah, I coded it to protect from stupid. You brought it into base stupid. Oh yeah, that's definitely what's going on. The oxygen is 45 degrees Celsius, and our fuel is like under 20.
17.
So that'll be what's
It is.
messing with the mix.
I mean, it. Yeah, it's running a little rich, but I mean,
Right now, it'll work.
yeah, the gas mix system was Mark 1 anyway.
Yeah. The base in whole is Mark 1, technically. It's, you know, we're getting still the basic systems up and going.
But with your concern of having to replace filters, I mean, that's just been that's just a part of using filtration units, and they last a while.
Later game, yes.
But even these medium filters, like, we've only got one dead, and it's the CO2.
I mean, eventually I would like to have, like, a command room that has our gauges and, like, taking the fucking whatever they're called lights that slowly go down to, like, red for indicating filters.
I mean, we've got LEDs.
Yeah, and I think it's in that kit.
I mean, it's a light, so yeah.
But, like, I don't know. Yes, the LEDs would work. I just feel like
There's the diode slide.
I think that's the one I'm thinking of. Where it literally will start as green and slowly slide to red.
Pretty sure that's something you have to set up. I don't think it does that on its own, but yeah.
Well, yeah, I kind of figured there was going to be coding involved to it to take the read filter durability and change accordingly. I'm just thinking that would be a more accurate representation of
Okay, it's
do we need printer.
warm enough in there. It's warm enough in there, but it's not happy.
Yeah, I have this issue with my other game too. I don't know why, but that's how it fixes it.
Is recalculate the room. Unfortunately, now it's going to be a little bit too hot, but
I mean, it should run for a bit, and that is the oh shit system.
I'm aware. We're getting 2.6 kilowatt out of the Sterling.
Yeah, I mean,
Pressure's looking good. He's not happy with the environment for whatever reason.
well, it's probably because it's way too cold.
Probably.
What-
And working gas is 15%.
Which for volatiles at the time was top tier. Now we can. I'm not too worried on the working gas. Like the best we can do is bring it up to 18% with the helium, but that'll be more for when we actually get that in a better environment for it.
Right.
That right now is a. We need something. We needed something, and it works. Honestly, it's probably one of the better systems we could have set up even for right now.
Oh yeah. Just as they make it work.
Yep. I mean, technically speaking, if I really want to play around with things, I could get like the PID running for this whole system here. We don't have the power, and we don't need it at that tier yet. We're not running that level of gases that we need top efficiency out of our filters.
I mean, they shut themselves down when there's nothing for them to pull. Like flicking into idle mode. Yeah, check the NOS machine. It's an idle.
Yeah. No, I'm thinking on that one, which means probably when I go to set it up with the PID to make it work most effectively, back pressure regulate it just under what it switches to idle for, so that the pump should run at very low but keep the pressure high, and then when it gets its gas it needs, it's not stopped because that machine is idle. Or have it so the chip reads the gas it needs, not from like here, but from back here. Because I'm already going to have to pull data from back here anyways to tweak the pump.
Rex?
I know, I'm
No.
talking like 10 steps ahead.
No, what you're talking about is using way more pumps than you need. Because you're talking about pressurizing each individual machine instead of just pressurizing the line that's feeding all of them.
Yeah. Zoom, zoom.
No. No. Just pressurize the whole line. We've already got the whole line pressurized with a single pump. When there's, actually shit in there to pressurize.
Yeah. Oh, I did it with the pressurizing each individual.
I cannot state how much I don't recommend that. That is so many extra pumps.
Yeah, but it also adapts to how much is in each line, because the faster the filter pulls through and then removes, like I can actually watch my mix line drop for their percentages.
Yeah, we can do that here. Like, I am watching nitrogen and CO2 drop. I'm watching the moles for each one that's being filtered out just absolutely plummet. Hey, look, it's a vacuum again.
Which means we got 1.5 moles of oxygen and 2.2 moles, or megapascals, I should say, of volatiles. That'll hopefully keep us the lights on for a little bit.
Yep, we've got 5.7-ish kilomole of methane and about 3.464 kilomole of O2.
The elevator is run off the labs, isn't it?
Fucking shouldn't be. Yeah, no, it's running off the main line.
It's gonna need its own battery. Nope. Okay, so
It says it's on the network, but it's just whatever. Okay. Come here.
oh, okay, so you think the loss is gonna be too great, then
To do what?
not. I was already half reconfiguring for using Europa's ice. Like cold.
Hunger caution.
Now, keep in mind that we would be constantly bleeding heat
Mm,
if we did that.
is there much thermal transfer between the walls?
No, for the ice. If we were constantly making ice.
That's it, though. Insulated piping going in to drop the liquid in to freeze, chutes that separate it into their own room that connect with the exhaust coming off the Stirling engine that still has a bunch of heat to it to bleed into the room to then melt the ice.
Hey Rex, could you fly up top and poke the button up there?
Why?
Okay, yeah, on my end, the elevator floor is still up there. Yeah. Lovely.
Desync?
Yeah, that's some desync. Yeah, I don't see the elevator floor there. It's still up top for me.
What if...
Nope.
You were coming up here for a bit. Whee!
Well, that's a fucking problem.
Elevator's down.
Yeah, no, it didn't. Not on my end. Which means I...
Might want to reconnect. Hopefully it'll help.
Yeah, hopefully. Yet another reason to keep a fucking jetpack on, at least on you.
I mean, stationeers.
Got more.
Perfectly fine working multiplayer.
Yeah. Alright, I'm gonna reconnect here.
Yep.
Yay, red text.
Yeah, it is the diode slide that I was thinking of. Player is connecting.
Yeah.
And for those interested while we're waiting for it, here's how the print is. Another bed of tornado caps. That are 84% done. Problem with power problems like this. Every piece of my equipment that uses batteries, the batteries are fucking dead.
Yeah, we just need one good weather event to kick the can down the road just a little bit more.
Yeah. There's not much I think I can. Well. Fucking hell.
Hmm.
I can think of one way to kind of give it a bit of a kick in the ass.
Right.
Take the tanks off the combustion section to up the pressure.
Hmm.
Which will kick out a bunch, give the Sterling a kick in the ass and spike the power production. I'm not technically wrong.
No, you're not technically wrong. Here we go.
The other side of the coin is, with a smaller combustion chamber, we
Right.
will probably also be a little more efficient on the amount of fuel we're burning.
Potentially.
But that could come at a big loss on the power output.
Right.
What? Neither one of us are outside of the base right now, so I'm turning off the wireless charger.
Actually, the wireless chargers for stuff that's being used in the base.
Yeah, but the one that comes into mind, the main one, is the tracking beacon.
Or, you know, a bunch of my tools.
Now, are all your tools wireless?
No, but a few of the ones that, like, only get used around the base, like my laptop, the labeler,
Are.
yeah, as well as they're not as important, but the tablet for. Actually, is this tablet wireless? No, it's not. Never mind.
Not wireless
Not
yet.
that tablet. It's got a charging dock. It doesn't need to be wireless.
Yeah.
But yeah. Also, my headlamp.
Yeah. Yeah, I kind of liked that better, anyways, compared to how that was lined before. I'm still gonna want to dig out up above, though.
I wonder when Rex will notice.
You're supposed to be babysitting my stupidity. What do you mean? I think it's even scarier when you're the one that's. I wonder when they'll notice this. It's like, wait, what? But you were the chosen one. You were supposed to be like not add chaos.
That fucking says who?
Yeah, true. Who am I trying to kid?
Boop.
Yeah, that looks better than the way it was before. And still has room for walking. Yes, I am trying to actually, assemble the system to also look decent. And be easy kind of to check.
Nice. Now I magic wrench. Ladder.
Temperature critical.
Get ladder.
Is the base creeping up in temp again?
Hunger critical.
Shouldn't be. It might down there might be finally creeping, but I mean, you fucking just go where I want you to go. Well, oh, fuck.
Emergency ladder?
Yep.
I mean,
And I even replaced the I changed the door that was up there because it wasn't doing fucking anything as a manual hatch. So now it's a manual floor hatch. So should the
know what I almost
elevator
wanted to do?
or what?
I almost want to turn it 90 degrees and leave it open to see if Fridge falls down.
I mean, let's be real. We can probably just leave it open. Anyway, and he might fall. But
Okay, yes, it's that one. That is the filtered line.
That's funny.
What?
Oh, the ladder end is blocked by a fucking heavy cable. I put a ladder outside to make it easier to get on the roof.
Yeah, I also did some flooring. A lot of flooring. I went
Yeah.
down there was no flooring. I came up and there's some flooring.
Suddenly, yeah.
A lot of flooring.
Yep. You're welcome. There you go. More ladder.
Alright, where's the Vault Tech treadmill? I need to get... I can't craft more parts for the system. I need more power!
It'd really help if you know, flip the fucking circuit breaker for manufacturing.
I'm sorry, I'm not used to needing to actually use those. It's on and just as a backup safety precaution when, you know, the lights start to go out.
You know, funny thing about that? Yeah, we're at that point. So using those to shut down parts of the base so that we can actually, you know, keep doing shit.
Okay, phew. I was gonna say, good thing we have some more steel, or else I was gonna need to request some additional steel being made.
Oh yeah, that's right. I forgot to change that parameter.
What parameter?
No, the suits are set up pressure-wise so that they don't just implode on Vulcan.
Now.
Yeah.
So, what you're saying is this, using my chip for an update.
Yeah, pretty much.
Will my suit blue screen afterwards?
No. Fucking proceeds to hand me his entire fucking suit.
The battery's dead anyways.
Where did you go?
Back to the basement.
Cool. Suit inbound. Just chuck it down the fucking ladder.
Okay, so that was there. I'm pretty much gonna... The green pipe, that's just between the ice crusher and the wall, right?
I'll go check. Yeah. Right next to the O2 filler.
Okay.
Speaking of which. Really not hot enough to do anything. Okay. I would have thought that. Whatever.
That should be right beside the water tank then.
That is extending out past the roof. But
I'm more
You-
using
you
it
almost-
for a mark.
you almost hit the line for the water tank.
Nice, okay. I just wanted to make sure I pushed that back far enough because this is the line that's going to come up with the clean water.
Yep.
South. Thank you for listening to Super 1000. Support our station. Check out our web store on the site. We also have an eBay store. Secret music library.
If I do that, as much as it might drive some people up the wall, that should nicely
Do what?
Health low.
put the pipe in the same spot, but it's just going to kind of bump up the one for the cable.
Rex. New problem.
Why?
We're at O2 in the system.
I mean, we already talked about how we were going to do a solution for that.
When?
Remember when we were talking about just harvesting from outside? We just have to warm it
Right.
up.
Right. With our abundance of power. Right. Right.
I mean, I was just gonna slap a passive vent on the other side of the mixer, but you know, like the oxygen side of the mixer, and let it just kind of trickle through for now. Because there's also that side of the coin of without oxygen, there is no power.
I'm aware.
And I mean,
Of this, I am abundantly aware. Where's the mining kit?
Hunger caution.
you mean Fritch's bag?
Well, Fritch's mining bag, yeah.
Everything of Fritch's is in his backpack. Remember he said he Tarkov's it.
Oh. Right.
Oh, that's why I didn't fill up on food. There wasn't enough left of that left with bread. I'm honestly surprised that generator in that room is still running.
Hmm.
Wait, I also need more liquid pipe.
Alright, gonna go mining.
Yep. I take it oxide.
Yeah. Oxygen below. This is the farthest I've gotten from base.
I take
fuck.
one more step, Mr. Frodo Boy, and I'll be the farthest from the Shire I've ever
Hydration
been.
critical.
Oh, right. I don't. I also. I adjust the pressure. That also means I now need to readjust the gas mix.
Was your suit getting angry with you?
It just yells at me that oxygen gets to critical before the program gives me more air to breathe. That's all. I can just put up with it for now.
Okay, that might just have us in the slot.
Hey Rex,
Yeah.
so how much oxide do you think we'll need?
As much as you can find.
Dangerous words. Good man. Dangerous words.
I mean, when I when I usually go out, I have my backpack filled with mining backpacks that I bring back full. Hence why I needed an auto unloading system. And yes, I'm very much aware of who I'm talking to on this. The partner in crime that made the flying train of Argies for clearing the island of metal.
And obsidian.
and whatever else we could get our hands on.
Yeah, and anything else we wanted. On insert day here.
So, I know who I'm talking to. And also, you don't have the glasses yet, so...
Yeah, about that.
Guys, he's wall hacking. He's wall hacking.
I don't need wall hacks. Sensor lenses. So silicon canal. Yeah. Get canal. Gold, steel, and nickel.
Is that your next project, the glasses?
Oh, God, I forgot how fucking uber specific Inconel is. Fuck it. I can do that. Actually, the thing with Inconel is it requires a lot of pressure, not a lot of heat.
Yep.
Oh, that's right. The ore scanner requires wasp alloy. Which is uber high pressure. Fuck all for temperature. Right, the annoying ones. Those are the ones I usually just fucking buy.
Oh, trust me. The other day when I was on the single player, I was looking at my achievement. It's like, wait, I've used that in crafting stuff. How do I not have the achievement for making it? Oh, right. I just buy it when I came across it for sale.
Yep. Boing. Boing.
How the fuck have I managed that?
Diggy hole. Diggy diggy hole. Boing. Oh, this is that. This might hurt. Nope.
I have somehow misplaced my arc welder.
How?
Yes!
The ladders are all around the base, except for right there. Whatever. Alright, hey Rex, where are you? Back.
Yep. That's a bag of ice.
Is that about what you expected?
No, you only dropped off one bag.
We only have the one.
Like you wouldn't have printed off more.
Those are the expensive ones.
They pay for themselves.
I'm aware.
But yeah, I can't figure out where the fuck I managed to stick my torch, like my welder.
Release temp, charge, that, pressure.
Temperature critical. Temperature high.
So fuck it, I'll just use that for a moment.
Dead.
Wouldn't be surprised if it dropped it down below. I'm not gonna lie, because of the temperature of the base, the temptation of just dropping the oxide to help cool the base.
I am abundantly aware of the temptation. Alright, time to see if my suit yells at me.
I know exactly where I can do it too, so it doesn't blow out walls.
Where there are no walls. Just drop half a stack at a time, at most.
About that!
How much did you drop?
I was already at 11 by the time you said that.
Rex, you do know we need a lot of that in the system, yeah? Because we don't have enough oxygen to mix to make fuel.
The system should be pulling from the... recycling the atmosphere of the base.
It's a fucking passive, man. It's a passive vent because the active vent was actually too much for the pipe.
That is going to be the plan. The problem there
Yes.
right now, Bay, is the power. We don't have the power to spare for the active vent to pull from the Atmo.
Yeah. Yep.
We are rough.
Scraping by.
Yep.
Alright, where's your suit?
In my pocket.
Okay. Then for another update. So that your suit isn't yelling at you.
Have you... Did you automate Fritch's suit?
He doesn't deserve that luxury yet. I'm joking. Mostly. But yeah, I just increased the oxygen ratio in the suit. Hey, Rex?
Oh! I didn't realize you did the belt as well.
Why not? Right?
Because that would involve putting the tools back in the belt after I throw it through the unloader.
Okay. That sounds like an issue. Because, guess what, Rex? I set up my base so I don't have to go mining and turn the fucking landscape into Swiss fucking cheese.
I don't need to either anymore. Just when the rocket breaks, because it got
I don't
big.
I don't use a rocket. I drive around in a fucking buggy and pick up kilos worth of material and drive it back.
I mean, when Fridge came to visit, we did have a buggy. Till that sandstorm. And there was just, as much as I kept planning to build a garage before making a buggy, I never got that far.
You see, I built the garage, then put down the buggy.
Grass event with a large a large pipe volume to like 200 plus liters. Yeah.
Just getting the rest of the flooring out of my inventory.
I was just saying, did you finish habitation?
No, because that's all just like beyond this point is just temporary shit that's going to get ripped up anyway. Although the centrifuge and recycler are going to need to move.
Oh god, yeah. Because, well, I'm gonna need stuff like that down below. No.
Well, that's the recycling system for you know, fucking filters and shit.
The overall plan is, Bay, when it's all said and done, and we've got the system actually up and running, we are going to be harvesting atmosphere. I'm probably going to harvest atmosphere right to the O2 tank. So that our O2 tank is just always full.
If you're going to do that, you're going to want to have that tank be insulated so you're not turning the base into a fucking popsicle.
Actually, what I'm going to do is I'm going to set up a system kind of beside it that will direct pull from outside and start working on heating it to then introduce it.
Okay.
You got my stream up, Tabor? By chance?
I can pull it up.
This is a screenshot of the system I made in my Europa game for charging my, like, fueling my suit for oxygen. It's evolved a little from when I took that screenshot, but the premise is still the same.
Right. Mm-hmm.
It pulls from outside, mainly stores in the big tank. That way, once it's up to temp and pressure, it'll be harder to cool it down, and then feeds into the smaller tank, which also bleeds the heat over. Only in this case, our oxygen tank here will be at the equivalent of that small tank. It's just, you know, till it gets up to temp, gonna be a little hungry on power. Because it's using electricity to heat.
Right.
Which is part of the reason why that system actually is not turned on all that much in that game right now. Because I too have power issues.
Oh, excuse me.
correctly, it's that side that's sorted. See, here's the real reason why I set up a system like I did in my other game.
Hmm.
I'm tired of waiting for the machine.
Did you already throw the thing in there?
What? The backpack?
Yes.
Now. Because it goes like that. Backpack goes into the unloader, the thing goes into the sorter, and the sorter takes the ice and sends it to the crusher, that then, and everything else gets spit through. How dumb do you think I am?
I'm not going to answer that.
I was waiting for that kind of mark.
Yes.
I was expecting something like that, or to the extent of, do you want the truth, or something that'll preserve the friendship?
Right. We already used the computer we had over here.
As I say, I'm just gonna print off another computer and sorter.
Yeah, we
because I was pretty sure we had them in use,
yeah.
like actual proper in use, not just it was set up for a job.
Mm-hmm. Alright, I got the motherboard. I'll set it up. Just
I'm fairly certain I've got it set on the right side, so that side should be ice, but I always do a test throw first.
just remove that chute right there. Between the... No, not that one. Fucking source engine. Collision. Noises. Just
Nice and compact.
more or less, yeah.
I mean, really, all you have to do is set that thing to ice, and away it goes. Okay, now. That should be fine to now go to into piping. Jesus Christ, darkness. I know it was a question, it was open to insult. Hit me
What?
with the don't ask questions you don't want the answers to.
No, it's working.
I mean, let's face it, that's gonna be a lot nicer than what we have been doing.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so. Yeah, that one's better if I go up there myself and see.
I'm tempted to hook the atmosphere side of the ice crusher into the vacuum line because the basic one ain't keeping up.
I mean, it wasn't ever intended to truly keep up, so it was just meant to help. But yeah,
Fair enough. All right. Oxide, volatiles, nitrites, and water are set up. Is there anything else we wanted to have it do?
No, because if we go the route I went, this is just a temporary system until the proper sorting system gets set up,
Right.
which then will send all ices to several crushers.
Fair enough. Where's that volatile line going?
Down.
Oh, okay.
Because once it's separated to just alcohol that's off-gassing, it's only
Right.
gonna have
Right. Got it. Right.
what?
Yeah. Don't worry about it. It's just rain. Thinky.
Why is there a can of fries down here? Were you trying to feed me in the hole?
No, Fritch requested a snack last time.
Ow. Well, I can tell you the fries were untouched.
Yeah, that doesn't surprise me.
I need a snack. Kung. I need to go to the hospital. I've been concussed. Shit. I gotta move that ever so slightly. Genius. When you put it back down, make sure you put down the right thing. It'll work better. You know, the very nature of the system is going to be probably stealing heat from the base. To a degree.
Well, I just reran the cabling for the ice crusher.
Yep.
So now it is actually feeding off of the 200 watt transformer that
Nice.
feeds. And the lights are fucking flickering again. Why? They shouldn't be flickering.
Was it flickering because you were rewiring?
Oh. No, they are flickering because I added more load behind that transformer without actually redoing the calculation of how much it would need. Don't worry about it.
No, that's just we got our first on the lines of things from streaming. We're just gonna get now. Nope. Ooh, good question, Steam. Do I want a block user?
Huh?
No, we'll just ignore. Random friends
Who?
request. For whoever that
No.
may have been, that if they are in chat, yeah, no offense. I don't tend to play multiplayer for Stationeers a lot, and I just don't just add people. It's one thing if we're like playing something like Helldivers, or something like that where I do play more community based, but not this.
Well, unless we want to start digging into the
I mean,
strategic supply of French fries, I should probably start growing.
how
shit again.
long do you think we have?
And we just have the one loaf left.
Okay, with the French fries, how long do you think we have?
Well, we got plenty of time left, like, because we got more potatoes that I can turn into more fries.
Because have a look downstairs.
Did you take the
I took
Elevator
the elevator
or-
down and then took the ladder up. Yes.
That's kind of amusing. Okay.
Like we are get plants in the ground and then start levels of
Which means we need to build up a surplus of power so we can run the trade platform to try and get the switchgrass.
I'm thinking we start it without. I'm thinking we start it without, because just off the grounds of something is better than nothing. We run
Fair
it
enough,
off of say
and-
it's wheat. It should.
I hear you.
How likely is it we can make 4 heavy filters?
Each one costs 1 stellite.
That's the only thing we're out of. Like, I'm not seeing.
We have 8 grams.
Those would last for fucking ever in there. And it is a crucial system.
Hi, this is Eric Singer, drummer for Kiss. When I'm not rocking and rolling, I take it easy. Listen to this.
And the main reason I ask is because it is super alloys.
Yeah, although it's one of the easier ones.
Yes. But the way
But it's still,
it's a super alloy. It's a tier 3 investment in my books.
it is a high level of investment.
Because, yeah, I just need to technically set up the automation on the furnace and the plants to get grown, and that should run. That is essentially ready to run.
Mm-hmm. Well, our fuel line is holding steady at a good mix now. The base is back down to in the 30s. A little
Decent
warm.
temperature. Yeah, but it's
Yeah.
it's a decent temperature, right? Like, yeah, it's a little warm, but it's decent.
Mm-hmm. Do we have pipes? We have brown pipes. We have no brown pipes.
I mean,
Hunger caution.
Now we have brown pipes. Alright.
remember, I try to keep one in storage.
I know. I do too.
Mind you. For everyone who is watching, don't be shy. Feel free to join the Discord. We do have a whole Stationeer section. And if you're new to Stationeer, even better, because there is sections in there for us to help one another.
Yep.
Share saves. One of our own community members there, Bay, has shared a couple saves that are all about helping people learn, like rocketry. And Tabor will agree. Some of those signs are close to too much text for the sign.
Oh yeah. They did a great job in making a comprehensive list.
Yep. And yes, Bay, we're complimenting you again.
I mean, I may question your your practices for constructing your rockets, but there, as you said on one of your own signs, there's no real wrong way to do it.
No, they're really not. Well, oh no.
Apart from it going boom.
I was gonna say, my one rocket was,
Okay.
it
As
kinda
long as
went
it doesn't,
boom.
as long as this doesn't mimic the fucking, what was it?
Apollo.
What was the rocket that blew up? Like, was it this month? I think it was this month.
Oh, I don't know.
Was it?
I
It
know
was a
that it's-
SpaceX rocket. It was a SpaceX rocket.
Yeah, well, it was probably powered by AI.
Anyway, yeah, as long as you don't pull an Elon Musk and blow your fucking shit up.
There's been a lot more rockets than just, Elons that have blown up, but,
It's the most recent one, and it's the one that was very spectacular because it didn't get off the fucking pad.
Challenger 7, Darkness says?
Yes, Challenger was up. Was actually, actually got off the fucking pad at least.
Didn't they also
Before-
have one that...
They had people on it. Yes. Yes, there was another one that that burned up on re-entry because its heat shield got compromised. I forget when the heat shield was compromised. I think it was mid-mission, so not really much they could do about it.
No, I was pretty sure I heard about one that there was like 2 missions kind of back to back. One was meant to fail, and the other one wasn't, but they both blew up.
That sounds like Apollo era, probably the Redstone launches.
I'm pretty sure it was recent.
Then it wasn't NASA. Might have been one of the private space agencies or
Who knows?
fucking Russia.
I mean,
Oh, also don't pull a China and just let your shit fall wherever it will. It's fucking rude. Oh, sorry. West Taiwan, sorry. Don't pull a West Taiwan. Hey Rex,
yeah.
use these.
Yeah, those are in pretty rough shape.
Well, power's sorted for a bit.
Is there a blizzard?
Yep.
I can hear the wafting down here.
Waffle, 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 waffle.
Okay, so that's that. That's there. Yeah, at this point, it's just going to be a matter of getting the grow op going down here.
Mm-hmm.
Because outside of automation, we are a go. I think. Oh, right, we do. Technically, we still need to turn it. We still need to turn it into biomass for making the charcoal.
Yep.
But if we're gonna go the route of see, that's it. If we go the route of efficiency from that chart that I came across and run some, technically we'd want to run like corn, because I think corn would be our best one. Because it's 40 moles of alcohol, which is only matched with watermelon, but watermelon only gives one plant per stalk, where corn's like 3 or so, I think.
Mm-hmm.
And I think
by
that's
the way,
40 per piece, not in total.
Yeah, by the way, I sent an active vent to do its thing.
Is that why I'm seeing the air go up the tunnel?
Yep. Which also means we should probably run a pipe for Atmo going down there with a vent going out.
We've got what available to us? Potatoes, wheat, and soy, right?
Correct.
So technically, if we want our best current plant to start this up with, we actually want potato.
Oh! We've got 2 traders, and Both of them are plants.
Get one down here.
We're tracking.
Fuck. How long have we got? Cool.
14 minutes. We got
What?
plenty of time.
Once you get one down here, that's it. That's all we need.
I know. Oh!
They won't land with the storm.
No, but I can command them to.
Oh?
Ah, shit. Well, we'll have to wait for the storm. It used to be you could tell them to come in, and then when the storm ended, they'd come down. At least I think that used to be out. Anyway. Wiggy.
Because, yeah, looking
Yeah,
at
this
that chart...
the act event is outpacing what the system is putting out for gas mix.
I mean, that doesn't surprise me. The only thing that might be... No, because I think going the corn would be the better way to go anyways. Because it's also 2 moles of polluted water. The
Well-
next one I would consider would be something like blueberries at 18 alcohol, but it's 0.9 for water.
Well, also keep in mind, some of these plants don't need to be replanted
Yeah,
as much as the others. Right.
like hay grass, like switchgrass.
That might be much older knowledge clashing with new knowledge.
No, because there's still things like the hay grass, the watermelons, the pumpkins. They all don't need to be
That-
replanted, that I know of.
Well, it used to be that, at least from what I recall, some plants you would get one harvest out of, and then you'd have to replant with seeds.
So here's the interesting thing on it
Yeah.
is, so hay grass, the hay, if I went raw hay for production, for alcohol, it's
Yep.
3 moles of alcohol to 0.2 of polluted water. With turning it into biomass first, the biomass is 10 moles of alcohol, 1 mole of polluted water.
Right. Stuff to think about. Almost got stuck.
Well, and that's part of the reason why I'm interested to see what the calculation is from food going into biomass.
Hunger critical.
Because of the fact that the hay is a 1-to-1 and increases so much. Right, the battery I'm charging is literally the battery that I was trying to use.
We got company.
Did you grab the credit card?
I mean, I still got mine. Alright, I'm gonna head out there and talk to the bot.
Yep.
Oh shit.
Oh shit.
These are more expensive than I remembered. Where's the rest of the money?
In the crates here. You need them in the airlock? There's one, and there's two.
So, funny thing, you can combine them.
When I brought up the idea of combining them when we first started, you brought
Oh,
up
I
the
know.
argument of they have a max.
They do have a max. They do.
So,
I know. Alrighty. So, we've got sugarcane, tomatoes, switchgrass, rice, pumpkin, corn, mushroom, fern.
we definitely want fern. And, well,
Fern's actually one of the cheapest ones.
yeah, but fern's also going to be handy for oxygen cleaning, or CO2.
It's also useful for medicine.
That too.
So-
Um,
Oh, each one of these.
is 3
Okay.
seeds.
Yeah, okay. So there's strawberries, blueberries, watermelons, cocoa, cocoa seed, sugarcane. Yeah, tomato, switchgrass, and the rest. What do you want?
Grab the hay, grab the corn, grab the ferns.
You know,
And that
if
will get us started.
yeah. Alright, so grab the.
Because I'm honestly thinking of setting this up a little different. To have hay that is producing our coal for the filtration. And it's then just raw corn producing alcohol.
Yeah, so I got the fern, I got the corn, and you said switchgrass? Yes?
Yep, because switchgrass is the hay.
That is all of our money.
That's all of it. Fuck. But
Yeah,
assuming we don't fuck it up, that's all we need to get started.
now as far as what we can sell to this guy,
No, nothing quite yet, but
no, I can sell some shit to him. Because he will buy like hydroponic trays.
I'm gonna need hydroponic trays though right now. Like
Hydroponic trays are cheap.
there's like 3 grams of iron a piece.
Are they?
Yeah.
I thought it was one.
No.
10. We're both wrong. Anyway.
I could have sworn it was 3, but
Anyway, I will fire up the lab and start planting a seed pop.
With the trays I'm printing off here, are you going to want me to send a stack to the lab?
The lab is fine with just the 5 right now.
Okay. Well, that's it. I'm gonna... It's gonna be a slow go, but at least especially with the switchgrass, I can start it with the one plant. Because it can just multiply the seed. Which technically means I'm gonna want to have a sorter down there and all. God, I still have quite a bit to set up, but that can all get set up as it's growing.
Pipe, utility kit, liquid. That's the other thing he wants.
So...
Yeah.
Yep. Pressure in the base might drop a bit because I'm going to expand a little, but...
Uh-huh. Oh, I made one more than I needed. Well, we will use it.
What did you make extra?
It was a pipe utility.
That's the containers, isn't it?
Yes.
Yeah. Oh, fuck. Yeah. I literally actually need 2 of them.
Well, I've got one.
And the regulators. So what I started doing from my liquid issue with my grow up is I started sectioning it off so it will have a small reserve in the grow room.
Mm-hmm.
So the regulator will be set to say, like, make sure there's 1% of the mass or like 5% of the mass that can hold in that little section. And then
So,
I put an inline pipe in there. Or an inline tank.
So I went ahead and got tomato seeds because they are a good food to have.
Yeah.
I'm gonna tell Buddy to buzz off.
That's
And if the other guy
it's still
hasn't
here,
left yet,
he's gonna have some sales too.
hopefully.
That's it. I was looking at it as the, okay, what do
Oh,
we...
nah, he just fucked off.
What do we minimalistically need to get off the ground and running here?
Oh, I know. But also, tomatoes are very good, and it will keep you two from bitching when I make canned food, because It's just tomato soup.
I mean, you really want to think about eating fries out of a can? I can't imagine them being very good.
See, I'm imagining them as like, the home cut style, really big chunky fries, and they're just in the can. They're just sealed in the can with an inert atmosphere. They're not like submerged in oil or something.
Yeah, in my mind, it's more of like the store-bought bag of fries after you throw them in the oven. Like, it's just no real... They're fries, but they're not your deep-fried fries. Right, where the fuck did my arc welder go? I've still not seen it. And I thought I might have dropped it down here. Which means
Have you checked Fritch's stuff?
I did check his backpack. I didn't really go into the belts though, so the only one I could possibly have ended up in was the mining belt. No. Nope.
Couldn't tell you. We also have corn soup, if you really wanted, something else. We can also do corn soup.
So yeah, somehow I managed to completely lose an arc welder.
And the battery that was in it.
Yep.
Where did you last see it?
Beginning of the stream, like before you joined it in the basement. I think I used it, or at least had it out. That's what I mean, like. It's gonna be one of those things where I'm gonna have to go like back in the VOD and just see what... Okay, I fucking hate my tools being black. Most of the time it's been in my belt the whole time, but because it's so dark and I've been in such dark areas.
Yeah, there's a reason I wear fucking orange. Because I can see it.
Oh, fucking hell.
Do we have any one-way valves kicking around?
I don't think so. I think we have a digital valve. Oh no, that's volume pump, never mind. Or something to that extent.
Yeah, that's a volume pump. Nope, we've got valves.
I know we've been trying to keep the overprinting to a minimum.
I mean, yes, but also it's a fucking valve.
Oh yeah, some things are just handy to keep a stack on hand, but the amount of resources I've gotten back when I just cleaned out my lockers and all threw them in to get mulched.
Well, believe me, I know. That's why I keep a handle on the excess that I make.
Well, to be fair, a lot of my problem was like projects that I would start that would either not finish or find not as good as I thought they were going to be partway through.
Oh, that's funny. So you can combine credit cards, which will combine their value, but also delete one of the cards, which I had to do in order to have enough on one card to actually buy the corn.
Yeah.
But you can't split them back. You have to make a new one. So, rip. Well, I'm pretty sure one of you has died and gotten the full replacement kit anyway, so.
I don't know about that one, but maybe.
Check your suit.
I don't have my card on me.
Okay, then it's probably fridge. Thriving, thriving, thriving. Well, the plants all seem happy. So that's good.
Technically speaking, I should also be making this so it's a little taller, but
A little slow. Likes a little extra light. Water usage is actually low. That's nice. Toxin resist, a little bit of frozen resist, low pressure.
I mean,
Okay.
we only just got the plants. We haven't tortured them yet.
I'm aware. I'm just getting a baseline. Granted, I'm not actually writing anything down, but...
I was to say. Does this mean the spreadsheets are starting?
Nope. Oh, yeah, the plant sampler is actually running on a wireless battery.
I mean, it makes sense. That one's not... When is that one ever gonna touch the cold of the atmosphere?
When something has gone horrifically wrong.
And at that point, you're not gonna be sampling the plants now, are ya?
Nope. Fucking weird.
Oh, hey. They're done.
Hmm?
The second batch of tornado caps for my mother.
Ah.
Because I found out once I got out there that per her, what she suspects will be going around for kids using them for at the summer program, she needed 2 trays. Okay, so let's see. If I'm going 3 by 3, 10, 20, 30, 40. 50 a cell sounds good, right?
Hmm. Silver. Constantin. I don't know, man. I just work here.
Actually,
Carbon.
let's see here. Do you happen to know off the top of your head how much comes off of one corn stalk? Is it 3 per?
Just like the other plants, it can vary.
True. I'm
But,
talking baseline.
Baseline? I don't know. I haven't done much with corn beyond just getting a starter pop on my own game.
Okay, so if we make the assumption for the calculations that get 3 per stock, 3 times 50, that's 550 cobs. That would be coming off in one sitting. So 350 cobs times the 40 that we would be getting for moles of alcohol. That's 6,000 moles of alcohol.
The wiki says it's 3.
That's 300 moles of alcohol and 300 moles of polluted water. Full harvest.
And that's with how many? And that's
That's with the. That is with how I'm setting these up to be roughly 50 trays. Because it's a 3x3 room.
okay.
Well, that's a wall piece we'll find later. Someone will go, what the fuck?
Thank you for listening to Seabird1000.com.
And
Support our
then,
station, check out our web store on the site.
technically,
We
this
also
is
have an eBay
less
store.
than
Search Seabird Music
one
Library.
arm can handle at max, so. Because it's like 50 trays per one arm. Or sorry, not 50, 15. They're not quite that overpowered. Are you having elevator issues again?
It stopped short of the landing up top.
Ah. One pod's gonna be corn, the other one's gonna be hay.
Uh-huh.
Which, if I'm gonna go that route, this piping actually kind of needs changed a little. But other than that, Because then I'm not splitting the overflow off to go into being biomass boiling down. I'm just gonna go corn straight to.
Also, the vent here for the off gas.
Still needs to be hooked up, yes.
Do.
I wasn't saying it was 100% ready to fire, but like, it's close enough. We can start working on, getting the plants going and that. And
So,
technically speaking, I should just
Alright,
be
so-
able to run. That straight over to like that. Give those water because that will be should be the clean line up above.
It is. Yeah, that is the clean line.
Yeah.
Do.
Well, I guess Fridge doesn't end up missing the start of the beer power system, but it's almost ready to fire. The only other thing I might do is put a small pump, like a regular volume pump, on the line to keep it at vacuum, so it keeps it guarantees pulls gases off the alcohol. Because I think that does like a pressure difference. But outside of that, it is, well, I'm gonna have to also pull a mix line off just to be on the safe side, so that the line before it gets filtered doesn't overpressure. And yeah, technically for the first little bit we could hand bomb the corn over and the wheat, like the hay grass, but we will want to get it all automated.
Yeah, we will.
I think I've got enough room in here for that. I might pull a couple, like a tray or two, just to help give some extra room. But that one I've got a Cowser Evil script for.
Just messing with the thing.
But we are at that time, so.
That we are.
And I kind of hate the fact that we're at that time and you just did that laugh. Because it does give that whole vibe of he's up to something.
Oh, I definitely am.
But definitely productive. I honestly thought I'd have more of that system running, but honestly, I think it's the power issues that really slowed me down. Where I couldn't get down.
Although, thankfully, we now have.
Yeah, we honestly should have done something like that to begin with, but
We probably should have built the ladder first.
yeah. Like, that would have been
The lab
smart of
has.
us.
Yeah, the lab has 4 new subjects.
Yep. how quickly areas like can you get mutations done? Do you think?
That is not something I have really played with. I have mostly just used the basic plants and then just scaled when I needed to.
Well, because I'm just thinking, for the ones that we are going to be using for the system, lower water consumption, higher yield would be nice if we had that right from the start.
Yeah, that's not happening.
Like I said, it would be nice.
So, Rex, if you check the genetic analyzer,
Yeah.
there's not even a yield
Tracking.
on here anywhere. Yeah. And yes, I know that's for the tomato.
Yeah, but I mean, grow speed would be then our next best one. Because if they're growing faster, then they're technically producing more.
Yeah.
Yeah, if we could get water usage down and grow speed up, I think that would be ideal.
It would. But also, working with the plants and targeting specific genes like that, I think I would need the
Higher end
more
lab.
yeah, I would need the advanced genetic equipment.
Yeah.
Which, to do that, I would probably want to move the kitchen appliances out.
Yeah. Well, and that's it. This is kind of the lab, so it's, it would be the kitchen stuff that would be moving. Because I don't
the
think you
microwave,
really
the package,
need more. Well, and technically speaking, it'd be nice to just have like the auto oven or whatever it's called. So it's just push a button and bing.
Yeah. You still have to put the shit in it. So, yeah.
Yeah, but the stuff also doesn't spoil in it. So you can feed it with potatoes constantly and not one spoils.
Fair enough.
So. But outside of that, not that I completely need it, but it'd be nice to be 100% for when we come back. Go continue your pod, sir. Also, interestingly enough, we could go the route of the bunk beds, and as long as they have power and stuff like that, they also don't consume anything.
Well,
so we could technically
bunk
make
beds?
under the bed kit. There's bunk
Block
beds.
bed.
Oh, block bed. Close enough.
Basic power usage 10 watt.
No need to hook it up to atmospherics. It just
10 watt.
So,
Yeah.
because
Yeah.
I think for the most part we could build a proper barracks and it would be safe. Especially if it's away from
The furnace.
the furnace area, yeah. Yeah. But, yeah. Appreciate you joining there, sir. It's been fun.
As always.
It's definitely been interesting.
Yeah, it was pretty productive considering we ran out of fuel, then ran out of O2.
Yeah,
We're
considering
bouncing off the rev limiter for power the entire time.
Yeah, for the issues we ran into of the roll of the dice of the current base setup, we definitely did get quite a bit done, as much as we didn't get anything running.
Yeah, we didn't get anything finished, but we did get quite a few things done.
Yeah, it's
And until we get a proper system to actually cool the exhaust gases from the furnace, I think we should just vent them to atmosphere.
I mean, once I have this up and running, we're gonna have cooling power. Because I'm running off the off-gassing of the alcohol, which would be cold gas anyways. So, but nothing went kaboom. Because that's what happens when things work properly.
Yeah, that's what happens when, well, I won't say when Rex is careful, but when I'm careful about things.
Yeah.
Rex can be careful and still get set sky high. I've seen it.
When Rex's calculations actually work.
Well, you're not working off of hypotheticals at the moment. You're working off of something that you've gotten working before. And when it comes to cooling, Rex, again, we have the infinite heatsink of outside
True.
that we can use for the furnace.
Set up a heat exchange with a digital valve, so when it senses a certain temperature of the gas, it opens the digital valve to allow for heat escape to outside to help throttle its control. Because that's our biggest issue right now, is anytime we heat sink to outside, we forget to undo the heat sink, and the temperature just kind of slowly drops and doesn't stop.
Yeah, we would want to do a pipe analyzer, digital valve, and for the output of the furnace, also a tank to absorb the
once
the volume.
tank is X temperature released to the system.
Well, since they redid the tanks, they're a part of the pipe network, so
Yeah.
we just have to read out the pipe network. But yeah, once the temperature gets down to, like, say, 20 degrees, what have you, open the valve and turn on a... Actually, not even a valve, just a fucking turbo pump.
And just
And-
send it.
Yeah, and just completely evacuate the system.
Yeah.
That side.
But I'm gonna mute up, do the outro thing, because we
Yep,
can
yep.
ramble on for an extra 10 hours just on systems that we need to put together. And then forget it next time we go to play.
Yep.
Yeah, so I will be back if you're still here. Alright, guys, like I said, we are going to call it here, but we should be back Monday morning, 10 a.m. EST for who knows what. Till then, guys, don't forget, like, subscribe, follow, push all the buttons, hell, join the Discord. If you haven't yet, we do stream on both Twitch and YouTube, so consider showing us some love on the other side. If you feel the need to support the streams further, we do have a Ko-Fi, but there's no obligation. A tab is all we ask. However, we will see you next time. Bye bye.